Hello everyone, my name is Vitor and welcome to my YouTube channel, Portuguese Vitor. Today we are going to see how prepositions work in Portuguese. We are going to see 5 of them. We are going to see the preposition de, the preposition para, the preposition a, com, and the preposition em. So 5 of them. What is a preposition? A preposition is a linguistic particle that connects two words. It doesn't matter if they are verbs or verb or noun, adverbs, adjectives, nouns and adjectives, doesn't matter, okay? Let's see an example. I am from Brazil. So from is the preposition we have. And it's connecting the verb to be, am, and the noun, Brazil. So it's creating a dependence between both of them. They are connected. They must come connected. Because if we don't use this preposition connecting them, it's going to be I am Brazil. And it does not mean what we want to say. So you must use the preposition to connect this kind of words. And they are specific. There are cases you are going to see preposition and cases that you are not going to see. They are all in this video, okay? So let's start with the first preposition, the preposition com. It means with. Just do like that. If you see something meaning with, usually in Portuguese, it's going to mean com. First example. Eu viajei com a Maria. Eu viajei com a Maria. I traveled with Maria. In this case, I'm showing company. Okay? Next case, we have eu abri a porta com a chave. Eu abri a porta com a chave. I opened the door with the key. In this case, I'm showing instrument, okay? And the last example would be este bolo foi feito com amor. Este bolo foi feito com amor. This cake was made with love. So in this case, I'm showing a circumstance. Ready? So let's move on to the next one. We are going to see now the preposition de. So, first of all, we must know that prepositions from now on, they are going to agree with the article that comes before the noun, especially the definite article. And if you don't know nothing about definite articles, I strongly recommend you watching the video right here. I'm going to place the link in the description also. Definite articles, okay? You must see them. Why? Because these prepositions, they contract with definite articles. And you must know how to use definite articles, how to choose between the 4 we have in Portuguese according to the noun. So let's start with the first preposition, the preposition de. As I told you, it contracts with articles. So with the definite article o, de plus o becomes do. De plus a becomes das, da. De plus a becomes da. De plus os becomes dos. And de plus as becomes das. Okay? So let's move on. Usually, the preposition de, it means from. As I told you, from usually we use with countries, cities, and places. In these cases, we must use the definite article before them. There are exceptions. For example, cities, we don't use definite articles in most cases. And countries, we use in most cases. For both of them are exceptions. So let's take a look. Eu sou da França. I am from France. So France is a country. It must have definite article, as it's feminine because it ends with a. So nouns ending with a, usually they are feminine. And nouns ending with other letters, usually they are masculine. But let's take a look. Eu sou da França. It's feminine. De plus a. Da França. I am from France. Okay? Eu sou do Brasil. I am from Brazil. So, Brazil masculine, do Brasil. Eu sou de Paris. As I told you, cities, they don't receive articles. There are exceptions. Paris is a case that it doesn't receive the article. So it's going to be de. I am from Paris. Eu sou de Londres. I am from London. Okay, as I told you, in this case, de means from. In the other cases, you're going to see the meaning of. It means possession. And I want you to deconstruct a thing that you have in English. You have, this is Maria's book. This is Maria's book. So we have the S with the apostrophe. In this case, let's build it in a different way for you to understand how it works in Portuguese about possession with the preposition of, de. Let's try to place, this is the book of Maria. This is the book of Maria. In this case, I want to show you the possession, okay? It's not grammatically correct, but it's the way you must see that of can be replaced with de. This is the book of Maria. Esse é o livro da Maria. This is the book of Maria. I want to show you because you can change it and replace of with de. This is the book of Maria would mean in Português, esse é o livro da Maria. Esse é o livro da Maria. Okay? Let's see another example to make it clear. Este é o carro do meu irmão. Este é o carro do meu irmão. In the case I told you, this is the car of my brother. This is the car of my brother. Okay? So, in this case, showing possession of, it's going to be de. Let's move on to the next one. We have em. Okay? Em, it means in, on, and at. And it shows places and time. So, it contracts. It contracts with the article. So, let's see the contraction. Em plus o becomes no. Em plus a becomes na. Em plus os becomes nos. And em plus as becomes nas. Okay, so this is the contraction. When it's showing places, we are going to mean in or at. So, eu estou na escola. I am at school. Eu estou na escola. I am at school. So the place you are. Where are you? Eu estou na escola. So, eu moro no Brasil. Eu moro no Brasil. I live in Brazil. In this case, where do you live? Eu moro no Brasil. Ok? Eu nasci em Paris. Eu nasci em Paris. I was born in Paris. Ok? Where were you born? Eu nasci em Paris. Okay, so places. And when we talk about time, time we use it when we talk about years, months, days of the week. So let's see some examples. O verão começa em dezembro. O verão começa em dezembro. Summer starts in December. Eu vou viajar na segunda-feira. Eu vou viajar na segunda-feira. I will travel on Monday. Eu nasci em 1975. Eu nasci em 1975. I was born in 1975. Okay? Let's move on to the preposition a. But before we start this preposition, I would like to ask you to press the like button, okay? Share this video with your friends. And subscribe. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe to my YouTube channel. And don't forget, I have a course called No Rio. The link for the pre-launch is in the description, okay? So let's move on to the preposition a. The preposition a, usually it shows destination and time. And when it shows destination, it means to. When it shows time, it means at. And it contracts with articles. So, a plus o becomes ao. A plus A becomes A with the grave accent. It's not going to change the intonation. A without the accent, A with the accent. The same thing. A plus os becomes aos, and A plus as becomes as with the accent. Same thing, doesn't change the sound. So let's see how it works when we talk about destination. So it means to. Eu vou viajar ao Brasil. I will travel to Brazil. Eu vou viajar ao Brasil. Eu vou ao mercado. Eu vou ao mercado. I'm going to the market. Okay, I'm going to the market. And when it means time, it means at. And usually we use a when we talk about hours. So, eu chego às 9 horas. Eu chego às 9 horas. I arrive at 9. I arrive at 9. Eu acordei às 4h30. Eu acordei às 4h30. I woke up at 4:30. I woke up at 4:30. Okay? So, let's move on to the last one. We are going to see the preposition para. It means to. It has 3 uses. To talk about you give something to someone, or talk about direction, and talking about an objective, a goal. For example, we have eu vendi a casa para o vizinho. Eu vendi a casa para o vizinho. I sold the house to the neighbor. I sold the house to the neighbor. To the neighbor. Another example would be eu emprestei dinheiro para meu irmão. Eu emprestei dinheiro para meu irmão. I lended money to my brother. When we talk about direction, it's going to have the same meaning as the preposition a. So, eu vou viajar para o Brasil. Eu vou viajar para o Brasil. I will travel to Brazil. Eu vou para o mercado. Eu vou para o mercado. I'm going to the market. And when it means an objective, a goal, usually it answers the question, why? Why are you going to Brazil? I'm going to Brazil to enjoy my vacations. So, to enjoy my vacations. Para aproveitar minhas férias. Para aproveitar minhas férias. To enjoy my vacations. Or, just say, eu vou ao mercado para comprar comida. Eu vou ao mercado para comprar comida. I'm going to the market to buy food. So I'm going to the market to do that, to buy food. That's the objective. Okay? So, you must know that in an informal language, para can contract with the article. In an informal language, for a formal language, it's incorrect. But for the informal language, it's okay. So let's take a look. Para plus o becomes pro. Para plus a becomes pra. Para plus os becomes pros. And para plus as becomes pras. But pay attention here, it's for informal language, not for formal. Don't write it in a document, pra or pro. It's wrong, okay? But talking in the daily life, you can do it, okay? So that's all for today. Bye bye, and see you in the next video.